As it's been a minute, we're going to do a couple Intune packages. We're going to start today with Bluebeam 21.6. So, tell you how easy this one is. It's really simple. So, come to your Bluebeam downloads page, get the package for deploying as administrator. This is at least what we like to use. So, you'll download your package. It's like 2 gigs. Pretty simple. We're going to let that kind of download. I've already downloaded it, but just come in to get the latest. Basically, you will unzip that once it finishes, and you will get your 3 files. Well, more, but because we already have a lot of the prereqs, we don't really use anything other than these. So you get your Bluebeam installer. And these names never change. So once you make a script, it's pretty easy. Your OCR and the uninstall. So what we always do here is just rename this. So we're going to come in, and my computer's being slow. So we're going to make this CMD to make it a command. Go ahead and change it. So these 3 files are part of your package, which I'll open it just to show you what else is in there. But our Bluebeam script is pretty straightforward, right? So it's going to run basically our uninstall command, and this just clears up any previous version of Bluebeam, even the current one. If someone installed it differently and you want it controlled with your controls, just cleans the slate. Then we're going to run the OCR quietly. Then we're going to run Bluebeam, and that's kind of it. That's our whole package. I've already kind of installed it on this machine, so I'm not going to go through the install, but you'll see in just a second the actual zip file. You can add extras, but that's up to you. You just kind of expand out your script to include any prereqs that might be there. And this has about 1 second left to download, and then we can open it up and just take a look at what else is in there in case you need it. But you would just kind of add it over to your script there. So we're going to go ahead and open up PowerShell. I always run it as administrator. Just takes out any issues you could run into. So we're going to go to our Intune folder. So you can see here, you got the README that kind of walks you through it. If you need any of the prerequisites, you can add those. Just you may have to look up their quiet installs, etc. But they're there as well. But we just use file 1, 2, and 3, and that's it. That's all we need from the package. Obviously, if you're doing a bare bones machine, some of that's already built into Windows 11 if you're on it. So you just know what you need and kind of go from there. So we're going to do our file and our input folder, because we did not use our Autodesk folder for this. We just use our input one. And our file name is going to be pretty straightforward because this doesn't change for us. And our output. And it already exists because I've already deployed this. So I'm going to show a little bit of that in a second, but you'll see this will kind of package it up, get us a clean one, go from there. I have roughly 110, 125 machines that are active for this install. You can see from here kind of where they sit in terms of installing. This rolled out pretty quickly. I like to use the PowerShell script first, like the MSI, because it can control it. I can set a time. MSI is very dependent on restarts, where the PowerShell script will run while the machine's on regardless. So just know that in terms of your packaging. But you'll come in and upload it. Like we go to properties. You can see like we copied in the release notes just in the description. Kind of use the same thing. Our install command doesn't change. Pretty much the same because our PowerShell file doesn't change. You could add like 21.6 in the name if you wanted to, but your uninstall command changes with every version. So you're going to go into your registry. We'll bring that up, and we're going to go into Microsoft Windows current version uninstall, and find our uninstall key. So just kind of look for Bluebeam, and there you go. You'll have your Bluebeam uninstall string. Just copy that and put it in there. You know, we also use this key for the detection, so we will grab this key, but we will key in on the version for detection, and I'll show that so you can see that in the edit. Let me go down to detection rules. So just our requirements, pretty basic, 64-bit. Detection rules, you see the registry key that we're targeting, so you see that matches this. You can pick anything you want in here, but we do display version when we're changing versions, so it matches what it should be. And then you can go ahead and, you know, include, exclude. We require this on all devices. We exclude our conference room devices. And again, one thing on using excludes and includes, make sure they're the same type or it won't work. Like, you can't do all users and then devices. For some reason, Intune struggles with that. It has to be like devices and then devices, or users and user groups. So just keep that in mind. But that's kind of it for our deployment here. You know, once you've posted up, it'll go up. The package itself, we'll see if it's done. It's all packaged up. So we're going to go and take a look and just see the size so you know. Our Bluebeam package here is just over 2 gigs, so you're going to be uploading 2 gigs, 2 gigs coming down, and then it'll go and run. So that's it for deploying 21.6.